June 15th, and we're still on land, and we're leaving in 4 days up the Rideau Canal, the 45 locks, and on to the Thousand Islands. And yeah, it's crunch time. So I've installed the bow thruster motor yesterday, and now it's time to do the switch from parallel to in series for the batteries. So let's do that, and then I'm going to use my little fob thing there to test the thruster, make sure that everything is working. Just a little poof, you know, because I'm off the water. So yeah, let's see what happens. Oh, the Wabic restaurant. Some people it means a lot. Sure does to me. It's a restaurant that's only accessible by boat on the Trent Severn Waterway near Port Severn. It's delicious. I have the best fish and chips there and all of the Georgian Bay. Well, the other ones are really good too, but that one's, to me, it was just like fantastic. Yeah. So for the bow thruster, there are two batteries. One is right down here and hidden there. And the other one is underneath here, where it rests comfortably with all the electronic stuff. It's right over here. So yeah, going from parallel to series. So let's see how that goes. Yeah, of course there's going to be a twist, right? So yeah, the battery that was in front here, I brought it over here because I'm gonna have to install it right next to the other battery that's right over here, because the electrical system here, there's a negative that's going to go to one battery and a positive that's going to go to the other battery. As it is, both the negative and positive wires go to the same battery. So that means that the wires that are existing, see, like this one, this negative needs to go to the other battery. So the location right now was just like 3 feet away. It's not long enough. So I decided to bring this one down here. I'm going to lose a little bit of space there for food, but that's okay. Yeah, let's see how that goes. Now I've decided to take the battery holder, put it in here where the battery is going to be residing from now on. Just, you know, I don't want the battery to, as the boat just goes on plane, and the battery to slide out over here. So, and when the guy told me that, oh, it's going to be going from parallel to series, I told myself, oh, I don't know. Oh, he says it's going to be more powerful, and I have no doubt, absolutely. I mentioned before, not that I would need it to be more powerful. The one I've had right now, the 340, is great. I figured, watch that, there's going to be something that's going to happen, right? I almost told him, now just give me another 340. I just want to switch the bow thruster motor, and that's going to be it. But now, yeah, the batteries were not side by side, and I have to take the battery from the front, bring it over here, and that's okay. Once it's done, I'll be happy. But now we're going to have the bow thruster in series, the stern thruster in parallel. Something else that I learned is that apparently, like right now, to charge the thruster's batteries, I have to either be use shore power or the generator. But there's some type of a wiring that you could use for the two big twin 454s to charge the batteries of the thrusters as you're on the go. So that's gonna have to wait. I've had this set up here for 4 years. I've been doing really well. So another project maybe in the fall. We'll see. Oh, I have an idea where I should put the battery. Look at what came up in my mind. So I figured, do I want it like this? Or do I want it like that? That feels a bit better, right? But there's even a better solution. Watch this. So the battery's on top here. And you know where this is going. Oh, I'm going to put the battery on top there. We rarely put any food there, so yeah. And then it's going to be a red wire, or not the red wire, but the wire going from the negative to the positive. On the other one, I'm gonna put some tie wraps and it's gonna be beautiful, like nothing happened. Now I'm in doubt. Here's the Noco Genius 10 battery charger. So when I had it in parallel, it was a 12 volt, but now, see, it's written 12, 12, 6, 6. I don't see 24 anywhere there, so I don't know if there's a mode that I'm supposed to turn it on. But anyways, I'm gonna contact the side shift company and ask them. I may have to go buy another one like this that says 24 volts on it. Waiting for that call. Here we're looking at battery 1. It's hooked up to the positive, and looking at the negative on the electrical system, it's coming to the other battery. Now I'm going to connect the positive here to the negative of the other battery. These are the only wires that I have here to do that. And I'm going to go get some electric tape and just tape around it just to show that it's not just the positive, but it's the wire that hooks up the positive with the negative. So when you go and first buy a boat, they don't talk about all this here. You're gonna have to change the batteries, find another wire, do the clamps, and then do a parallel and series, and get another Roku charger. All right, so the batteries are installed, minus the charger. So I'm gonna wait on that, make sure I get the right one. So that's the electrical system that came with the bow thruster when I bought the boat. And battery 1 here, battery 2 there. So you got the positive of the electrical system going to the positive of the battery 1. And then the negative of battery 1 going all the way to the positive of battery 2. And the negative of battery 2 goes to the negative of the electrical system. So I'm about to turn it on here. Should be enough juice in there for me to be able to thrust my way to my dock. And if that works, I'm going to go outside right now with the fob, give it a little click, and then see if it turns. And then I'm going to advise the marina to come and pick up my boat and bring it to my slip. So I got the extinguisher right there. I put my glasses on, and I'm going to turn on the fireworks here. Hopefully not too big of fireworks. Let's see what happens. Oh, I see 24.8. And that red bead clean light is okay. It means that it's transmitting to my fob. I'm trying this live with you here for the first time. I haven't tried it at all. So I'm gonna fire up the thruster thing there. And I got the fob. I'm gonna go right in front of the bow thruster, see if I get something turning. It's looking good though, because it says 24 over there. So yeah, let's have a look. The moment of truth. Did the motor installation work? Are the batteries in there still good after spending 7 months in the cold Canadian winters? Oh, let's see. I'm seeing this for the very first time. Oh no. Well, I'll try it with the joysticks and see if I hear something. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember now. It happened to me during my Georgian Bay vacation, where when I disconnected the batteries, I have to reset this here. So these should work. So let's see if we can hear something. I hear nothing. On June 16th, a lot has been happening with the bow thruster, so I'm going to get into more details later. But let's try it. Oh, finally, it's working. Yeah, you won't believe how things went. So on the next one. So the bow thruster is working. I'm happy about that. Yeah, and I had to go get some wire to do a little extension to reach the battery. Anyways, I'll show that a bit later. And then I had to go get this Noco Genius Gen 5 x 2. So that means that there's 2 attachments to it. that reaches the batteries, and then it'll be charging faster now. So yeah, lots to go still. So yeah, June 17th, that's the day that I'll remember for a while. That's the day the boat went in the water. Look, she's right there. Finally got the thruster repaired yesterday. There's a tweaking that needed to be done, and I'm leaving on vacation 2 days later, this Friday, on the 19th, maybe the 20th. Yeah, let's go put my baby at her dock. Oh my gosh. 1 month on the boat, just ahead. Oh yeah, I gotta take the water out. For now, we'll see. Not sure I'm gonna keep it for the voyage. So you see, now I want to climb aboard the boat, and the door is on the other side. So I gotta go here, step on the boat, on the dinghy. The water is gonna hit my shoes, so I can't do that. I'm gonna have to hop here, and that's like what, a good 3 feet. But yeah, that's the thing about the dinghy. Okay, I just started the blowers, put the fenders down, the right height on the other side of the boat. Now I'm doing this, it's for real. I'm gonna start the engines and see how they sound like. I'm wobbling right now in the water, right? It's like, at last, oh God. All right, let's do this. And 2 beeps means everything is normal. Engine 1. But not 3 beeps. Engine 2. It's a heat sensor. Let's find out what's happening. Oil pressure is up. And everything else, well, I'll have to wait a little bit. Like the temperature and everything. Oh, I can see through the isinglass now. That wasn't like that last fall. Oh, and there's even a bit of dust on there. So, yeah. Let's take the cables out. A couple of people, someone from the marina, Ken, sent me a picture, and I was like, oh look, your boat is in the water. I jumped right in the car, and then here I am. So apparently they're gonna be over there helping me out. I'll try the new thruster. Oh, exciting times. I can't wait. Oh my gosh, tomorrow I got 2 heat. Today was a graduation of our son. A few days ago was our daughter's. Tomorrow there's 2 heat pumps coming in at my place. And yeah, I gotta pack up the boat, decide what I do with the dinghy. I'm due for a vacation. I hear the twins. All right, time to hit the water. Okay, this here, got that there. The depth sounder is on. Oh yeah, the thruster. Well, how about it? Oh, let's give it a little jerk. Uh-oh, that one is not plugged in. The bow thruster is working though. Gotta go ahead and go in there and then check the wire. So that's how it's gonna go, eh? That's all there was to it. Oh, look at those. Oh yes. That's all there was. I'll give it a little flicker. Uh-oh. Oh yeah. Up again. I'm gonna shut the engines off for this. Take my time. Why is it not going? This here says on, right? Yeah. There's 12.7 volts. The batteries are attached, but I'm just gonna make sure. We got 1, 2, and What do we have here? The only thing really should be down here. So the wires, everything seems to be fine for the stern thruster. I'm thinking maybe because the battery was disconnected for the winter that this here needs to be paired. Maybe not. That's what I can do. I should write this down for as a quick referral for every spring launch, right? Oh, yeah. All I did was just shut it down here, and then shut this one down, restarted them, and it's working. So I don't know. I'll write all those stuff down as I go, and then so just as a maybe a quick checklist, you know, when there's something that happens, I can just like go through the list here, bow thruster and transmission and stuff like that. Yeah. Let's do this. All right, well, I'm steering towards my dock on one motor because there was some white smoke coming out from the port side motor, and no, the starboard, and the impeller is gone. So the mechanic just looked at it and he's going to replace it Friday morning early. So yeah, definitely gonna be headed for the vacation on Saturday. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, I gotta go around there. There's the wind, there's the culvert right over there, and I got one motor. I'm so happy I got the thrusters. It's helping me out like you would not believe. Holy moly. Yeah, going right over there and then back just on the other side of this boat. As I mentioned earlier, June 17th, and finally, Gracias resides at his own dock, or her dock, however you want to put it. I change its gender all the time, depending on this situation. And yeah, got the shore power on. That's working well. On Saturday, June 20th, we are leaving up the Rideau Canal, 45 locks and the Thousand Islands. But first, I gotta get a lot of stuff done here. And it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow, like big time. I so much need a haircut. I'm gonna cut my hair really short. And now I'm gonna, right now with the shore power, the stern thruster is charging. Now I'm gonna need to put in that little baby here, the Inoco Genius Gen 5 X2. Why X2 is just because there's two terminals with two clamps each, and then so that's gonna be charging my two bow thruster batteries at the same time, and yeah, get those batteries ready for the big voyage. You should write 10 times 1 because there's only one of those. Oh my gosh, there's wind, thunder, rain for the next few days. So yeah, we're now gonna tentatively leave for that vacation on June 25th. And with that, we're gonna see you guys and girls on the next one. Bye for now. Oh, finally, it's working.